Well, as you can see, the night is closing in as I start to reflect once again on the game from yesterday between West Ham United and Ipswich Town. Now, I think what was critical was the timing of those goals. McKenna alluded to it, and I think he has a point, because when you concede within the first minute of a game, I think I suggested yesterday it was 1 minute 46 seconds. I think it was nearer to 46 seconds, under a minute. And then you concede again 1 minute before half-time. And another one just 4 minutes into the second half. The only worst scenario of conceding goals at those times is perhaps if you concede a goal in the last minute, which we used to have a habit of doing a few years back, but not so much now. In fact, we scored a goal after 95 minutes that saved the day against Southampton, didn't we? But I think goals, and when they're scored, are critical, because it changes the game completely. And up until that second goal, Town were really in the match, because Liam Delap's goal after just 6 minutes got us even Steven. And for the rest of that half, before the goal, we were looking good. Going into the second half, you think you can pull it back, but then they score another goal early, and it's all over for Town. When it was 3-1, I couldn't see us getting back from it. Another mistake, if there was a mistake that Kieran McKenna made, was his late substitutions. I don't know why he waited till the 73rd minute to bring Sammy Smodics and the gang on. Why didn't he do it when he normally does, around 60? And as I suggested yesterday, if it was a case of one or two of the players not being fully fit, that's why he prolonged their introduction, then they shouldn't really have been there anyway, should they? I mean, we have a reasonable squad. And I think it's about time that he considered bringing Cam Burgess back, and especially Luke Wolfenden, and reshaping the defensive regime, for want of a better way of describing it, because we didn't perform well yesterday. Ben Johnson was appalling in my view, but yeah, there was nobody that really stood out. Leif Davis possibly, but he was a bit lax with some of his marking. And in midfield, Sam Morsey was a bit overrun too, wasn't he? Calvin Phillips, disappointing. Up front, Amari Hutchinson was largely out of the game. I think they have to move him out of the number 10 position, move him onto the wing, and introduce I think the obvious choice would be Connor Chaplin. Look at how successful he was with us in the Championship, and before that, League One. He hasn't really been given a chance to prove himself in the Premier League so far, so I'd like to see him introduced as well. Okay, as the night closes in on us here, or me, then I wish you all the best for the rest of the evening. And what do we say? Up a town!